And then like some of the growers got up and then they yanked their product right before it was ready to go to shelf. Yeah.
Or they hold on to it.
Yeah.
While they get deliveries, they hold on. I know we just came from the board meeting. So we heard a couple of things, and we saw you guys, and I had to stop to see what was going on.
We come like once a month and do this.
Do you?
Wow.
Here?
Yeah,
Right here.
Right here.
I did not know that.
Or
Do you advertise? You know, do you?
Yeah, on the Pennsylvania medical Facebook pages.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on there. I didn't see that.
The
I didn't
Pennsylvania
see this.
Strain Station. They were putting it on all of them.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, I hear
Yes.
you come now. You want to talk to her?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Thank you for
Yes.
Of course.
And I didn't know you did this every single month.
We just started last month.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the plan, is to try to keep
Bring more
showing up,
people, okay.
to let them know, and
Every
to get
Wednesday?
more of us here.
Yeah.
It was, so we did it today because they had the committee hearing.
We just came from there.
Yeah.
Next month we're meeting in the Rotunda. We'll have our table set up, but it's also a rally, and we'll also be doing lobbying.
What day is that?
20, where's Jeff? Jeff Reedy!
You know what? We could go over to him. Is he in the yellow?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
I know. Aren't they comfortable?
You work for Rhythm?
I used to.
Okay.
We used to be general managers there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what brings you
Yeah.
ladies out here today?
We were at the board meeting.
Okay.
We drove by and saw you guys.
Okay.
And we actually turned all the way around.
So what were you doing at the board meeting, if I may ask?
I wanted to comment. But
Wouldn't
Oh, there's no comment. I didn't know if you were, I didn't,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know if you were
Right.
representing the industry at all.
No. Representing the people. or
Okay,
just,
awesome,
you know,
awesome. Yeah, they will let us
fighting for-
comment. So this is our
Yeah.
comment.
No,
Yeah,
it's
isn't that
not
crazy?
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Oh,
have to
sorry.
change that, aren't
They
we?
said something about patient feedback. Where are they giving this patient feedback at?
We
Well,
heard- they mentioned it in the meeting, but they never told us
Here,
the
here's
date or
here's the
time
irony
or
of mentioning
anything.
patient feedback and wanting it.
Yeah.
As they marched across the street from their meeting, they marched in a swarm, glanced over at us, and walked in that side door and ignored us.
Wow.
Dr. Levine didn't even nod and smile.
I know.
Totally ignored us as they walked in that side door from their meeting.
Right.
They don't care a damn about patients.
Obviously not.
You know.
Yeah.
They talked about capping the prices, and she said, business-wise, if you cap the prices, and everyone's going to go up to that cap.
Well, excuse me, but
Put a low cap
so
on
so
it.
here's
Right.
here's the thing. Right now, the prices are too high, so the cap needs to go down already.
Exactly.
So nobody's going to be raising prices because you're going to be making them lower in the first place.
Exactly.
And I
Or
mean,
let us fucking
I,
grow, right?
here,
Right.
the irony of that, John Collins, who's the director of the program,
Yes.
he and I have had this discussion in offices upstairs
Okay.
on numerous occasions about the cap. And each time, because he comes from the pharmaceutical industry originally, and he has told me that as a pharmaceutical expert, industry standards say that if you set caps, people will rise to them. And I bring back that discussion. If you set the caps at a lower price than they already are, because it's already too high for patients.
is.
Patients are being priced out and they're buying on the street.
Right, which is what they're claiming they're trying to prevent.
Yeah.
But they're clearly
Well,
not trying to prevent it.
and you know, Dr. Levine last week said something about she's worried about all vapes. And, you know, not even excluding the Pennsylvania vapes. She said,
Right.
I'm worried about all vapes. Well, I'm sorry, but we have patients that are relying on the vapes. If they can't get them in the dispensaries and they're being told that the stuff's in the dispensary, they're just going to go to the streets. And then they're going to get
Yes.
that poison vape.
Exactly.
So why?
And they're going to lose the money that they're trying so hard to
Well, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So,
So you ladies have a platform where you're posting this stuff on, or
Honestly,
on your
we
personal
don't,
page?
but
Is that it?
We
she's
will.
an herbalist.
I'm a master herbalist.
Okay, awesome.
So I'm going to post it on my platform.
Oh, terrific,
Yeah,
terrific.
the Herbal Brown.
Yeah. Make sure to
IG,
post it.
Yes.
Make sure to share it on Lehigh Valley Normal's Facebook page as well.
I will.
Yeah, I'll
I
give
will
you
do
my
that.
business card. So you
I
have
will.
It. Yeah.
Please do. Yes.
So you're not in the industry at all anymore?
No, we had to let it go. There's no point. We
Yeah.
weren't helping being in the industry.
Yes.
You know, we weren't really helping out. We were really
My
hurting
personal
people.
information's on the back.
I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Right here.
Well-
Yeah, okay. I live in Lower Paxton.
Here's the thing,
so-
I was considered for an industry position and I walked away from it because I realized that they would step on this particular voice that I have right here.
Yes.
Some of them were represented in that room there in suits, and they certainly don't want to see me picketing against the industry and saying the industry needs to set caps.
Right.
Because they like the profits. I mean, I understand profits and I understand that's why you get in business.
Right,
But,
right.
They're
but
rolling a law around problem.
you know, at the expense of
Do you
patients.
guys remember
Right.
the very first law
Exactly.
they wrote? It was like $5,000 to get a license. Do you guys remember that?
It was a beautiful law. It included homegrown, included edible.
Yes.
It had everything. Micro grows. It was
Yes,
beautiful.
it was.
And here we got the shitstorm of we needed to have $250,000 in order to even be considered for a license.
Right.
If you were a grower, you needed to have like $1.5 million.
Yes.
Then you needed to show I forget how many $1 million in available liquid assets.
Right.
Taking it away
Right.
from the common man on
Right.
the street.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, and so the common man, the patients that are out there, vets that can't afford to program, that are growing on their own, that could really be helping to program by growing for other patients, they can't because
Right.
of the way they
And then you have dispensaries getting deliveries, and then they hold those deliveries because they want to make sure that they have record-breaking months or
Right.
weeks.
But they came in and
That's
busted my ass for growing my own pot 2.5 years ago, and now I spent $22,000 since I started this program. Treating
Wow.
chronic pain and PTSD. So much for helping veterans, right?
I know.
I mean, I get
Right.
PTSD from worrying about the expense
I
of going and
know.
spending all my
We're
friggin'
sitting
money
in the
on it.
goddamn vestibule waiting
Yeah,
to get
$480 an
into.
ounce. So yeah,
Yes.
I'm not being helpful.
right. Yeah.
I'm gonna my own pot.
The week of Veterans Day, and they totally just ignored the veterans too.
Right.
So
Right.
when
That
is the
sucks.
next?
Guys.
Can you say that you guys are
We're having a rally in December on December 18th.
18?
So
In the rotunda.
So it's going to be in the rotunda. So we're going to first be protesting outside on the steps facing 3rd Street and State Street.
What time?
We're probably going to start around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the
Okay,
morning.
that's good.
Give people a chance to get here from all over the state.
Yep.
Then we're going to do a rally in the rotunda. And then we're going to be lobbying our legislators. By then, we hope to have drafted a rough draft of a Patient's Bill of Rights for some of the reasons why we're fighting today.
Nice.
A Patient's Bill of Rights. I'm working with other legislators
Yes.
and
Are you
other
working with
other
lawyers?
industry leaders and advocates to write a Patient's Bill of Rights. And we're going to introduce it as a referendum once we find a legislative
Hey.
sponsorship for that. So that's
I
going to
love
happen
it.
on December 18th. That's a
Okay.
Wednesday again. And then, like I said, it'll be a protest, a rally, and then everybody's going to go lobby with a copy of our draft of the Patient's Bill of Rights to find sponsorship.
I love that.
That's
It's
our
all
third
about,
one,
and this
so
this unlike most rallies that happen in the rotunda that we sponsor. I mean, though we all want legalization, we realize that's probably the only way we're going to get grows.
Yeah.
This rally is strictly about patients' rights. You know, and we will mention legalization, of course, because
Right.
patients want to grow, as
Right.
your sign says. You know,
Exactly.
Patients demand grow.
Yes.
You know? It saves a lot of money.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money, time,
coming out there.
everything. Yeah. I'm so excited that you
Yeah.
guys are out here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day.
Yes. Perfect.
Appreciate you guys being
Yes.
here.
man.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
See y'all later. Bye. See y'all later.